Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Few people who are going to be watching this are ever going to become super disciplined, but if you're willing to settle for a teensy gain, maybe this will help. You see, some perfectly good people just aren't perfectly driven. No matter how much I tell them that the life well lived is about productivity, they think, yeah, and they get back to doing something more fun than the task. Well, might any of these help you even a teensy bit? Should you junk the hard stuff? Maybe, just maybe, you don't really need to do that hard thing. Could you, like those lean and mean corporations, outsource it? Like pay someone to clean your place? To organize your workspace? Write your Tinder profile? Or just maybe the darn task can go undone, like file your income tax return. Yeah, I'm kidding about that one. But maybe that job you're in, maybe even that career you're in, has just too much hard stuff or otherwise yucky stuff in it. What career might be more fun and still not require you to adopt a diet of ramen and cat food? Think about that. Next, might it help to picture the fun? To build in a reward if you work for, say, 2 minutes. For example, 10 minutes of your favorite screen activity. Or maybe just imagine you'll feel good checking that item off your to-do list. Or should you make it fun? Put pump you up music on? Set a timer for a minute and see how much of that crap you can get done? Or is there a more fun way to do the task? For example, instead of your marketing report being a bunch of Excel sheets, interview a few customers, ideally cute ones. Or start with the easy. Maybe that'll get you going, and once in motion, even before you notice, you're tackling the hard part. And maybe not. But at least you'll have gotten the easy part done, which is more than you did before. Or start with the hard. You see, there's no rules when it comes to people. Before I said start with the easy, now we're saying start with the hard. Well, electrons may all act the same way, but people don't. Mark Twain said, start your day by eating a live frog. That guarantees that the rest of your day is going to be easier. Well, okay, maybe that's a bit much, but perhaps while you're fresh, might you want to put in a few minutes on that toad of a task? Or might you want to end with the hard? Especially if you're a night person. Maybe like Emily Dickinson, you're more likely to get something done when everyone else is asleep. No distractions. Or should you ritualize the task? Should you pair the reviled task with something you would never procrastinate, like eating dinner? So let's say you hate doing exercise, or having to send your boss your daily accountability report, or cleaning the cat box. You want to try to get into the habit of doing the dreaded task right before dinner? Or do a crappy job. Sometimes good or even fair is good enough. Certainly better than not doing it at all or doing it super slipshoddily, if that's a word, the last minute. Are you being too perfectionistic? The perfect is the enemy of the good. So, at least for some tests, should you do it crappily? That does not apply, I repeat, does not apply if you're a brain surgeon. Should you pair up? Sometimes it's easier to work if there's a compatriot there to make you feel guilty. And then maybe she'll distract you. Either way, you win. Should you invoke peer pressure to tell your goal to your social media or real friends? If you actually meet your goal, think of how impressed and shocked they'll be. Should you do it to make someone proud of you? I've seen super slackers get going when they fell in love. They wanted their partner to be proud of them, or when they had a child, or just because they were tired of their parents nagging. Or should you embrace failure? Shrinks indicate, and actually shrinks insist, that procrastination usually comes from fear of failure. Should you face that possibility head on? So I fail. Worst case, I'm homeless and I have to eat on the aforementioned ramen and cat food. Or maybe it's not quite that dire. Like you fell off the wagon, got rip-roaring drunk or stoned. No biggie, you get a fresh start tomorrow. But what if teensy is too weensy? If you'd like to take a shot at going bigger than that, transforming yourself into a disciplined person, you might want to check out my articles, How to Address Procrastination. Just Google that, How to Address Procrastination, and the name Nemko, Nemko, or my other article, Developing Drive, and the word Nemko. Maybe you would do that while downing a brewski. Anyway, this is the first in a series of teensies. baby steps to acquiring an elusive skill. Next, hopefully tomorrow, I'll be doing thinking a teensy bit better, followed the next day by knowing yourself a teensy bit better, followed by sticking to your principles a teensy bit better. I do plan to post the next installment tomorrow, assuming I don't procrastinate. Anyway, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. Feel free to give this a thumbs up, or if needed, a thumbs down. Your comments, you're hitting the share button, sharing on your social media, and or subscribing to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.